Hello and welcome to another Denbigh video. Now Denbigh Town is a great place to have a wander around, but there are many very steep hills, roads, lanes tucked away. Denbigh is certainly not flat, and it's some of them roads and hills and lanes that I'm going to feature today in this video. And I'm starting at the highest point, which is at Denbigh Castle. So let's get going. Well, as you can see, 150 yards from Denbigh Castle is Castle Hill, and you can take it from me, it is quite a hill. Very steep, leading down to Burgess Gate. And some of these roads and hills and things that I'm going to feature in this video may not appear that steep on camera, but you can take it from me that they are very steep. Anyway, this is Castle Hill. Like I said, leading down to Burgess Gate. And this is Burgess Gate. And as you can see, the sign in front of me there is Broomhill Lane, which leads down onto High Street. Another very steep hill. See that? Like I say, that drops down onto Denbigh High Street, so that's Broomhill Lane. There's St Mary's Church. Now this hill I have featured in quite a few of my videos, and the actual name of it is Mount Pleasant, but we don't call it that as locals, as Denbighites, we call it Swine Market. And that used to be the old Rudy's, the old sweet shop and the tobacconist. That used to be the old cinema that's up there. Like I say, that is Mount Pleasant, but we call it Swine Market. And if you want to know why we call it Swine Market, you'll have to look in one of my other videos. And just off Denbigh High Street is Bull Lane. Now then, I'll just show you first the Guildhall Tavern. It's in front of me, and before that became the Guildhall Tavern, that was the Bull Hotel. Anyway, let's have a look at Bull Lane. Like I said earlier, these roads may not appear as steep as they are on camera, but you can take it from me, they are very steep. Now Bull Lane leads back up to the Denbigh Castle. So that's Bull Lane. And just the other side of the Guildhall Tavern is Park Street. You can see there. Now the steepest part of Park Street is the very top, which I'm just coming to now. And there we go. That's the top of Park Street, which is another very steep road. And this is Vale Street. It's the main road that heads right into the centre of Denbigh. Okay, I am now on Abraham's Lane, which is a nice view of the Denbigh Quarry from here. That's the Denbigh Quarry there. Anyway, this is Abraham's Lane, and it drops down onto Beacons Hill. And just heading off from Chapel Place is Water Street. Very short but very steep. And it heads down to Barker's Well Lane. And I mentioned earlier, Abraham's Lane drops down onto Beacons Hill, and this is Beacons Hill I'm on now. And that is the bottom of Abraham's Lane, which joins, like I said, onto Beacons Hill. And just on my left here, leading off Beacons Hill, is Charnel's Well. Short but very steep again, and that heads down onto Barker's Well Lane. I'm now on the lower part of Bryn Teg. Just around the bend there you can see it's another very steep hill. So that's Bryn Teg. I am now in Lenton Pool, and I'm just heading behind the old National School, place I went to when I was a little kid. And this is Maes Myddonwy, which heads up into the council houses. Well, as you can see, I'm back at the castle, so that ends my tour of some of the steepest roads, hills and lanes in Denbigh. So, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again. Hello and welcome to another Denbigh video. And this is Burgess Gate, just one of the remaining openings, or was the opening. And at the top of, and this is Love Lane. Outtake.